It means head is head, and we should try to use first head, then heart. Be aware, according to Veda, law without wisdom is blind, and wisdom without law is lame. So, we should try to relate our wisdom with law and our law with wisdom. When head and heart become united, then in the light of that, we should try to work. You should try to do something. Whatever we are doing, when you will do your work in the light of wisdom with love, then really you will be karma yogi. This is the principle of karma yoga in Bhagavad Gita. If you will act only with desire, with love, and without wisdom, then your action will be not karma yoga. You can't be karma yogi. Your work will be not yoga, because your work will be not united with supreme cause. So, my dear, this is the gist of Veda. Action, devotion, and knowledge. Perhaps you have heard that we follow three paths: Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga. Jnana, Upasana, or Karma. It means knowledge, devotion, and action. Really, according to Vedanta, these are not separate paths. Knowledge without law is lame, and law without knowledge is blind, and action without law and knowledge is useless, has no meaning. So, my dear, you should try to unite your heart with head, then try to act in society. Then your action will be karma yoga, and you will be great yogi, there is no doubt. This is the teaching of Hinduism. We are always teaching people that you must be aware about truth. You must use your wisdom first. Dharma. What is dharma? What is religion? Really, religion is way of realization of ultimate truth. That is not only faith, because faith can't lead you up to your destination without light, without wisdom. Faith is very powerful, there is no doubt. In Veda we are reading that Supreme Lord has three powers. Parasya Shaktir Viruddhayo Sruyate, Swabhaviki Jnana Bala Kriyacha. The Supreme Soul has three powers: Jnana, Bala, Kriya. Knowledge, strength, and action. So knowledge is related with your head, strength is related with your heart, and action is related with your hand. And that supreme consciousness, supreme power, supreme soul has these three means. But be aware, separate hands, separate heart, separate head can't fulfill your purpose of life, can't make you perfect person. If you want to be perfect person, if you want to be free from all kinds of bondage, all kinds of desires, all kinds of evils, if you want to be divine really, you must use your head, heart and hands simultaneously. Try to correlate with each other. Mostly people are talking about emotion. Emotion is very good thing because all kinds of power is residing into emotion, be aware about it. But emotion without wisdom, will lead you into dark. And that power will be animal power, not divine power, not human power. Those people who did very harmful work for society, for humankind, they were very emotional, there is no doubt. They have very deep faith in their own path. Due to that, they started to convert, they started to destroy, they started to finish those people who are not follower them, their faith, their power, their belief. Why they did so? Why they become curse for humankind? Because they have no really wisdom. They have power, they have energy, but their power, their energy, their faith was lightless. They were not using their own wisdom. Due to that, they did very harmful work for society, for humankind. You can read history, human history, you will be aware about this fact. So, my dear, emotion must be guided by wisdom. There is a great problem in present time in these countries too. People are very emotional. They want to do something, but they never try to think about that. Why they are doing that? In Vedic philosophy, you will find that our great seers taught, your blind faith will lead you into dark. Andham tamah pravishanti ye avidyam upaste tato bhuya yute tamo yau vidyayam rata. And those people who will go into dark, who are believing only in action, but those people who are believing only love or faith will go more darkful place, because action and emotion will lead you into dark without light of wisdom. Due to that, a great seer declared, Vidyam cha yastad vedo bhayam saha. Action and emotion, when will be used in the light of wisdom, in the light of Supreme Soul, then avidya mritum tirtva vidya mritum asrute. Then by action, person will be free from death, and by emotion or devotion, person will achieve highest good. It means your heart, your hand are very useful means for you, but they should be used in the light of wisdom, because you are human being. You are not only a rational human being or rational being, you are tool maker also. And such kind of person who has deep faith, blind faith, has great power, because power related with heart. And he can destroy not only by sword, not only by gun. Nowadays, he can destroy millions or billions of people by atomic energy, because he is tool maker. He can make a good tool for fulfilling his own desire. But such kind of desirous person is very dangerous for society, because those demons or demonic forces were very powerful and they were very faithful too, but they were not using their own wisdom. Due to that, they did very harmful work for society. So my dear, purpose of life is to be perfect human being, and being perfect human being, you have to use your wisdom first, then your heart, then your hand. Jnana yoga, bhakti yoga, karma yoga, these yogas are not different, not separate from each other. Due to that, in Bhagavad Gita we are reading, he who is karma yogi, he is perfect person. Who is jnana yogi is perfect person. Who is bhakti yogi is perfect person. Why? Because for bhakti yogi, it is very essential to use wisdom and hands, both. Because Lord Krishna told Arjuna, be karma yogi. And how? He told, Ma manusmar yuddhacha. First you should put your mind into me, into supreme consciousness, into Lord, into God. In the light of wisdom, without knowing God, how you will put your mind in that? So first you should realize me and know me, and after that you should put your mind into me, then use your energy and do your duty and act according to that. Then you will be karma yogi, not before that. So my dear, according to our philosophy, human being should use his all faculties as a head, heart and hands. Then he will be perfect person. But be aware, Veda teaches that head, heart and hands are your means. You are not head really. You are not heart really. You are not hands really. These all are means. You are above all. Indriyani paranyahu, rindriyabhya paramana, manasastu para buddhi yo buddhi parasastu sa. And Lord Krishna stated into Bhagavad Gita that your hands, indriyani means senses. Your hand is only, representative of your active senses. So your senses are very useful, but your mind is more powerful than your senses. And your intellect is more powerful than your mind, your heart. And your real self is beyond your intellect. Your buddhi paratah tusaha. Whatever is beyond your intellect, that is your own self. So, head, heart and hands are means for achieving highest good. And who will achieve that highest good? That is your own self, who is master of head and master of heart, master of hand. So be aware about this fact and try to use your wisdom with love and do some divine services. This is the purpose of life. This is really teaching of religion. Hindus are followers of Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana Dharma means eternal law, divine law. And whatever I am telling you, you can understand that these ideologies are not related with one creed, caste, color, country and community. Because I visited so many countries, and I used to visit so many countries in every year. I am working in this, sphere since 42 years. I spent many years in India first, and since 1972, I am working in these countries, Europe, in America, and other countries too, other continents too. So my dear, I know that everywhere humankind has same nature, same means, same potentialities, same faculties, but this depends upon teaching. What kind of teaching and what kind of ideology and what kind of impressions and what kind of sanskaras he got. This depends upon that. Due to that, as I told you that Veda is oldest written work of humankind. Our great seers gave that ideology for humankind, not for any particular creed, caste, country, color, and community. Due to that, you know that Hindu never believe in conversion. But we always suggest convention, not conversion. If anybody is leading his own life according to his own faith, don't try to convert. Don't try to disturb him, but try to convince him for good purposes, for higher purposes. He should lead good life, and he must be a good person, because society wants good human being, not good Hindu, not good Muslim, not good Christian, but not good Jews, or not good any other faith. But society wants always good human being. And you are human being first. And after that you can accept yourself. You can relate yourself with other things. Due to that, Veda teaches that you must use your head, heart, and hands and try to create relation between each other. Then you will be perfect person, and you will be really boon for human society. Your life will be boon for human society. There is no doubt, if you will be fully aware about your own real nature. Try to understand your own real nature. Veda teaches, know thyself. Don't try to know others. First you should try to know your own self. When you will realize your own self, when you will know your own self, when you will be fully aware about your own self, then you will be perfect person, because you will use your all means for welfare of all beings. Because you are human being. You are next to God. There is no doubt. Veda declared that Sahasrasya Pratima Purusha, human being is copy of Supreme Lord. Human being is the image of God. In other words, human being is a idol of Supreme Lord. It means you have same power, same faculty as your Divine Father has. There is no doubt. But you should try to realize your own self. You should try to understand your own self. And how one will be able to realize and understand? Don't go outside. Don't search outside. Turn inside. Veda declared that your all senses are seeing outside, not inside. But truth is residing inside. So you should try to turn yourself inside. That is called meditation. And you will find great place for meditation is in each religion. Okay? Every prophet, every Messiah, and every incarnation taught about that meditation. So you should try to turn your eyes inside and try to search your source of life. Be aware about your real nature. Then you will be perfect person. Your life will be boon for human society. Thank you very much. May God bless you all. May He lead you all from darkness to light, from unreal to real, from death to immortality. May He shower upon you all His divine grace. May He bestow upon you all His divine love and wisdom. Om Kham Brahma. Thank you very much.